Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Come take a look. That's what I'll make tonight. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Haven't you heard?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the...
Definitely be something that catches your eye.
Osmanthus wine. The same.
Once, there was a...
Add out.
Hey, what's up, Kanguyen? You won 50-50 with Kazuha. Whoa! Hey, congrats, my man. Congratulations. Is that your first Kazuha? Congratulations, my man. Nice, nice. Your account is officially overpowered now. Oh, hey, what's up, Aya? How are you doing? Wow, you're here early. Yeah, I guess I don't know if I told anyone this. I guess I only told a couple people. I would be streaming today in about an hour from now, but I got off work a bit earlier than I thought I would. So yeah, here I am. Yeah, how are you doing, Aya? Wait, I think I remember you. I was just thinking of asking you, are you gonna go for Kazuha or Klee or whoever? And then I think I remember you just told me that you just got Ito, even though you didn't want him. Okay. Alright, hang on. I gotta switch accounts real quick because I gotta do my expeditions. Oh, you know what? Do I even need to? No. Actually, no, never mind. Nope, I don't need to. I don't need to. Yeah, because it's gonna finish in 15 hours from now anyway, and in 15 hours from now, it's gonna be like the middle of the night. You got Zhao. Salty. You didn't want Zhao? What's up? Yeah? You got free artifact? Yeah, I did. Did you see it? There's like the new tab in the what's it called? Like the handbook. They're all 4 stars though, so I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I know. I saw them. They're like for an end game account, they're like whatever. But like if you're new, for example, that would be very valuable too. Because those are probably some of the first 4-star artifacts you'll ever get while playing the game. You even get the adventure XP. No, what? Not adventure XP. The artifact XP too. Crying with crit rate. What do you mean? Nine percent crit rate. What is that on an artifact piece? That's pretty good. Oh well, I mean, depending on what artifact piece, I guess. Oh. Crit damage 60. Oh boy. 69. That is actually kind of sad. I'm so sorry. But hey, you know, like the nice thing about what's going on. Here's my quest. Okay. What just happened? Didn't I give it to him already? But, you know, like I guess this is the nice thing I found about Zhao is that he's not that hard to farm for, cause so of course you do kind of. Oh, that one. Oh, honestly, if I was a Zhao main, like I would never farm that artifact set. Yeah, if I was a Zhao main, I would never farm that artifact set. I just feel like it's so resin inefficient, cause so if you do the math, which I don't know how to, and I'm sure lots of people have done it, I feel like the damage, like at I feel like, let's say for example, exactly the same substats, 2-piece Viridescent and 2-piece like an attack percent versus the 4-piece of his artifact set. I feel like the difference is not even that much. Like unless maybe if you're like a mega whale, have like R5 weapon, C6. Oh hey, what's up Nazunai? How are you? Long time no see, man. Yeah, like if you have maybe if you're like C6 R5 Zhao, like you've got like 91% crit rate, like and then like what is it, like 220 crit damage or something like that. Like maybe if you got that, then maybe the difference between 2-piece Viridescent, 2-piece attack percent set versus the 4-piece of his new artifact set would be a bit bigger, but I don't think it's worth the resin. I would still prefer to farm, yeah, I would still prefer to use what's it called, the 2-piece Viridescent, because at least if I farm the Viridescent domain, I might get other good Viridescent pieces for my other animal characters, and I would just prefer to keep farming for emblem pieces, just because there's so many supports that want that set. And I might get 2-piece, no, not 2-piece, the what's the other set in that domain called? Shimenawa, yeah, Shimenawa pieces. Oh, I'm win 50-50. Hey, congratulations, Kan Nguyen. Is that your first Zhao? Oh no, not Zhao, sorry, Kazuha. Is that your first Kazuha, Kan? Or after kill monster abyss door.
Solidify.
What's that? Why is it laggy? Is it laggy? And why can't I hit that Metatrill? I feel like it's laggy. Like there's delay, damage isn't coming out like right now. See? Well, I guess it is just right after the patch, and stuff like this is bound to happen right after the patch.
Next on the agenda.
I don't Mavies. I don't pull. Yes, I will, but not right now, because I gotta do my dailies and then my weeklies, and then I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I haven't gotten them yet. I'm on my first account, and this is the account that I don't have Kazuha on. So I'm gonna get him later on this account. I'm still not sure whether to try to go for C2 or to try to go for
We should look for a
Freedom
place to
Sworn,
take shelter. I'll be
or
fine,
just to settle for
but we
C0
don't want you
and
catching
just
cold.
put Iron Sting or Favonius on him. I feel like a lot of the meta players they don't want Klee. I think.
Here we go. No touching.
Me, I'm very meta, so I would not want to have Klee. Oh, what?
Stabilize.
Hello? Why is it so laggy? Oh man. Anyone else experiencing lag?
I will have order.
Isn't that the most satisfying burst animation ever? Like, you just go like, I will have order, and then like, everything's dead. Isn't that the most satisfying thing ever? And that's why I built my Zhongli to do damage. Even though it's not as efficient. It's actually, I think, just in my opinion, I think it's more efficient to build Zhongli for just a shielder and no damage than to build him for damage. But me, I just prefer to build him
Add Astra.
Tento Bancho. Oh, yeah.
Thank you
Tencho
for completing
Bancho.
today's.
I don't know what his actual voice sounds like in Japanese, because I forgot to do my these ones. So Alfred, Connor, okay, Manly Jack. Oh, I also forgot to get these. It's been so long since I've used Japanese like JP voiceovers, because I just don't have the storage for it. I had to uninstall the JP language because my SSD on this PC is full. Ayaka need Traveler. Kill him. If Ayaka come again. What? I don't understand.
Can't catch me.
Anyone wondering why I have 734 wind wheel asters? I don't know, Ayaka Crush Traveler boy. Okay. You know, I feel like MiHoYo has been trying to like include that in the plot, like in a very mild way. Wait, why are my clouds on? Everything's set to lowest. Why are my clouds on? Is it the SFX?
Crumble.
I didn't think it's that. It's so unusual. I've just never seen clouds running before. Yeah, my frame rate is 60, but my stream is I set my stream to 30 because my PC just literally can't handle it. Yeah, I could honestly set it to 30 and it would not make a difference because my stream is outputting 30. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try that. See if I get better frames. I'm gonna set it to 30 just to see if I get better frames. It does feel a bit sluggish, like to my eyes. Like from my eyes seeing my screen. It feels a bit more stuttery. But I'm just hoping that dropping it down to 30 would make the stream smoother. Or early, or am I late? No, I was just early. Hi, how are you? Yeah, I just started early because I found a way to get off work early because I really thought like if I started at 2 o'clock that I would, I don't know. I just felt like I wouldn't have time to do anything because isn't there an event already? No, okay, so the event hasn't started yet. It's probably in a few days. But I just thought that I wouldn't have any time to do anything at all because I got work at 4:30, which is basically 3 hours from now, and if I started at 2 o'clock then I would not have time. I would not have had time. For pulling for Kazuha and weapon, no, well, I'm still not sure about that really. I'm still really debating and I'm lagging. Like, anyone else experiencing lag, by the way, after the patch? I can't switch characters, my stamina bar is not going down or up. Oh boy. Here we go. Boomban Maru news. What is Boomban Maru? I'm still not sure if I'm going for the weapon though. I'm still very divided between just going for C0 Kazuha and saving my primos, or trying to go for C2 or C0 and Freedom Sworn. I have no idea what I want. Wi-Fi just sucks in here. Okay. Isn't that weapon best for Kazuha? Yes, it is actually. In fact, it's actually like, so that weapon, so compared to, so like this weapon for example, this weapon, Elegy, is like best in slot obviously for Winty, but it can also be used by by a couple of other bow characters. Whereas Freedom, like for example, Amber can use Elegy. A couple of other characters really can. But Freedom Sworn, it's like you can make other characters use it, but it's like so limited. I think like really only 1 or 2 characters can use it, and like all the other characters are like so weird. Like it takes like a weird interaction, like a way of playing them, just to get the passive on what's it called, Freedom Sworn. So Kazuha is really like the most efficient user of it, and the others, like you can find a way to use it, but I feel like it would be like you'd be losing out on DPS. Alright, time for Inazuma. My weekly bosses. I haven't done my weekly bosses. About Toho is Aya, Shamemaru is selling you paper. Wait, I need my YouTube feed. Alright. Did you get Heizou? How was he? I haven't wished yet. Thoughts on the Fatui Harbinger? I want them. I want all of them. They're so cool. I want every single one of them. They're so cool, I think. I want everyone, and not even just the Harbingers. Like I know that that trailer was just the Harbingers, but that trailer gave me so much goosebumps that I want the Tsaritsa herself too.
Gather.
Is it just me, or like do you guys not get any particles from this? Like when the fight starts, I just don't seem to get any particles.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Or is it? Oh, there we go.
Let me weave you a verse. Your verdict is decided.
Oh, oh no. I'm so sorry. So sorry to hear that, John Goldfish. Yeah, okay. I know that, what's her name? I keep forgetting her name. I keep, for some reason, I only can remember Rosaline, but I can't remember her, like, her most common name.
Let's light it up! Shattered. Body and brain outlines your fate. Witness the power. Everybody stand back!
I know that she had a lot of fans, and so I was
yearning, all returns to silence.
I was honestly kind of sad when I saw her disappear. I was so shocked. Senora, there you go. Thank you, thank you. I'm so sorry. Like,
Adventure time.
I was so shocked like when I was doing that story quest. I really couldn't believe it was actually happening. And I kind of wanted to believe some of the theories out there that she was coming back and that was somehow like a clone made by Dori. There were so many theories around it.
Witness the final calamity.
Raiden boss is annoying for you? Not exactly. I think the Senora boss is like how it was designed was annoying because like there's so much waiting happening with the Senora boss.
Stabilize.
Let's light it up. In spirit. Everybody stand back.
I wouldn't say like if you were if you were a game developer, like you would be able to find a way around design, like because I think it would have been really, yes, I agree with you. It would have been really weird to get like to have a playable character that had so much like intricate detail on her. And what about that like little flying thing she had, right? Like how would you implement that? How would you implement that into combat, like as a playable character? Oh my goodness, this lag really isn't helping. Oh hey guys, by the way, like don't forget, like make sure you don't miss this battle thing in the adventurer handbook. It's got free stuff, like free artifact XP, and a couple of free 4-star artifacts. AV versus Morax, yeah. Oh god, I'm back here.
Eternity is in my hand. Let's light it up.
Okay, there we go. Can't believe I have to do this again.
I'm going in.
Wait, what is that first time I'm seeing?
Rain cutter.
First time you're seeing her. I didn't get Kazuha and the amount of pulls I had. Time to go! Let's go! Should we do it? I think we should do it. No, that's I already farmed for him, Aya. Everything is ready to go. I already like I farmed for his artifacts like what is it? I think 2 months ago. No. Okay, we got. Alright. Whatever. Okay, I guess I was honestly, when I saw official, mark my words, Kazuha will be mine. When I saw official in the live stream, I was honestly kind of excited to see that official was gonna be. Oh, there's our first Heizou. Higher C Ning. I think that was my C6 Ningguang just now, actually. I was kind of excited. I wanted official. I thought she was gonna be on the banner. I wanted her to be on the banner because my official is probably the 4-star that I have the lowest constellations on, but she's actually, you know, she's official is a pretty good 4-star, honestly. And I want to finally get C6 official. Oh, there's our C1 Heizou. Can we get another one? No. Oh man, okay, I don't feel very good about this. I don't feel very good about this. Our luck today feels very average. Yeah. Our luck today feels very, very average. Hi Miggy, how are you? Hi, good to see you again, Miggy. Skip. Oh, okay, I guess that wasn't my C6 Ningguang yet. I can't believe it. We're gonna have to go to pity for this. Toma? Oh boy. Really preferred to not get any Tomas. Look at Kazuha. We'll have everything to level 86 him and get 999 talents. Oh, nice, nice. May I'm actually ready. Oh, Favonius sword. Favonius sword. Favonius sword is actually one of his best in slot 4-star swords. So this could be a good side. Was Favonius sword a side? I think. Or was that an omen? Oh man. Okay, I think no. There's hey, well at least I got C2. Oh, this is C2 Kaching. Okay, thanks for the Heizou anyway. I appreciate it. I don't think we have enough to get to pity anymore. Yeah, let's try speedrunning this. Maybe we get lucky if we do it quickly. That's 30. 40. Can we get it early? 50. No, I don't think we're getting it early. Oh man, looks like we are not getting it early. Oh, oh, look at that! Look at that! We got a lucky number. Does that mean something good? Are we getting something good? We got a lucky number right there. Alright, perfect. Perfect, right? That's we're definitely gonna get him this time. Oh my goodness. Is that enough for a 10 pull? Oh, it is. Wow, it's barely enough. Well, I think that was hard pity. Wow, that was absolutely garbage. I'm not even happy anymore. Hey, they're my animal boys. All right. Well, how many did we get? No, not that one. How many Heizous did we get? Can we actually see? No, I guess not. We have to go into the character screen. But man, was that close. Like, left us with nothing. Absolutely nothing. Wow. That was horrible. But hey, at least...
Emptiness awaits.
Can we at least get something good from this? Nope. Wow, that is horrible. That is horrible. Yep, I had a bad feeling. I had a bad feeling that this wasn't gonna go well. Because like our 10 pulls were only getting like one, what is it? 1 4-star each. Kaching cursed you. No. It wasn't. I'm sure it wasn't. So it's more like Kaching is like a because Kaching was my very first 5-star on this account, other than Traveler, obviously. And I raised her. I really tried my best to make her work. I just couldn't make her work. And normal charge that hit opponents, 50% elemental particle. Okay, yeah, it's whatever. All right, let's activate it. I think I haven't used Kaching in so long, so I think Kaching was just calling for me. Yeah, I think she was just. Oh wow, I didn't know I had such low constellations on her on this account. How about this one? No. Alright. Wagon 2.0, my first 10 pull was double Ayaka. Thought she was weak. No. Oh, you were just new at that time. No. I would probably never ever do that. Okay. Where is he? You pull Yoikaya. Yoikaya? You mean Yoimiya? C6 Bennett? Nope. I will probably never do that. I cannot see myself ever doing that. Okay. I guess we only got C3. So what do his... Eula crying about C6 Bennett. Yes, that's right. It said that C6 Benny gives you 69,000,000% increased luck. Maybe I should have C6'd him before I wished. Okay, so I haven't actually studied his kit very much yet. Yeah, I will actually. I want to try him out. So let's. So I only had. I know that like okay, these are just normal attacks, right? I know that this had like some special mechanic to it. So tap. Okay. Amount of more. Oh, actually, last night I had like 42 million, but then I used up a ton of it on upgrading a lot of artifacts I saved. You have triple crowned character. Triple crowned character. Yes, I do on this account. My Diluc is triple crowned. But that was way back then when Diluc was, still king. And I don't use Diluc on this account very often anymore, but he is my only built, my best built Diluc across all 3 accounts. So if I somehow find the cash, I might actually buy his new costume. It looks so good, I think. Pretty sure his skill is pretty damn good. He rich. I don't know. Got to update Genshin. Gonna wait an hour to update. Oh boy. You didn't? How about the pre-install thing? Okay. Well, let's take a look at his kit. Wields the swift winds. Okay, so that's basically just a tap. Alright. Chargers unleash even stronger blow. Will obtain declension effect while charging, which will increase the power of Heartstopper Strike. What is a Heartstopper Strike? Look at this one. When the skill button is released or the skill finishes charging, he will strike forward, dealing animal damage. So, okay, what is this declension effect? So, is this declension? Okay, increases the power of the next Heartstopper Strike. So, it stacks up to 4 times. When you possess 4 stacks, the conviction effect will be produced, which will cause the next harbor stop to stream. Okay, so basically each stack of this declension like makes your skill stronger, and each stack makes it stronger. And when you have the max 4 stacks, it makes it even stronger. So does it have anything in here that says that it gains declension stacks? How do we get declension stacks? Aya is actually a catalyst user. Very surprising, right? He's a melee character, but he uses a catalyst. And that's actually one of the biggest things that makes him so good, because of course, obviously he just came out. So we don't know, like, no one knows his like final official potential yet. So we just gotta wait like maybe a week or 2 weeks before people are able to like do the math on him, do the testing on him, so that we could find out if his kit is actually good. Because 284% does not look very high. But along with these stacks, that it might be worth it, but it depends on like how easily you can get those stacks. So yeah, this multiplier does not look very high, right? And plus the fact that he's a 4-star character, so he's not gonna have the highest like base attack ever. And along with this kit, I don't think he has any other like double scaling thing. Okay, let's take a look at his passives. Does he get anything special from this? Leaps into the air, like hits opponents afflicted with. Okay, so I guess there is something special here. Leaps into the air, kicks opponent. His opponent, the vacuum slugger, will explode upon hit and create a resting wind tunnel. Pulls nearby animal damage. His opponent is affected by these 4 elements. The opponents will be afflicted with Midmaster Iris and explode after a moment. Okay, so that was like the second boom, like from his like the character showcase they released a couple of days ago. Dealing AoE damage, aforementioned elemental type, vacuum. Maximum 4 opponents with okay, so there's nothing too special. Like, has nothing to do with like the stacks, the declension stacks. Oh, sorry. When what's his name? Shikanoin. Oh, I didn't even know that. Hold E is extra damage. Yes, that is what it says here. So you get. It just says that if you hold it, you will get the declension effect, but it doesn't say if the longer you hold it, you will keep getting more stacks. So it's not very clear. Hang on. So Heizou activates a swirl reaction on the field. It will gain. Okay. Oh, okay. Every 0.1 seconds. Wow. Level 10. Level 10 talent, 4 stack multipliers, 1200. Okay, so that's. So before I started streaming, I saw what's his name? I went to lose a thumbnail. I didn't watch the video yet because I was getting ready to stream. Didn't watch the video yet. His thumbnail, he like, could you imagine? Like, he's on NA server just like me, so he probably only started doing this like 2 hours ago probably. He already has a thumbnail of like Heizou doing like 391k. damage, and that's the animo damage. It wasn't a swirl or whatever of another element and then doing like vaporize or melt. It was actual animo damage. 391k. Okay, so it looks like this passive is really good. This is how you're gonna get most of your stacks, because it's only every 0.1 seconds, and I think it makes it very easy for you to get 4 stacks of this. Like imagine you can instantly get, like, what's the cooldown on this? 10 seconds. Okay, so it doesn't have a very short cooldown, otherwise that would be OP. Okay, yep. So basically his maximum stack uptime is potentially 100% because of this. Let's see. So after hits an opponent, increases all Heartstopper. Okay, so that's his skill. Increases all party members' elemental mastery by 80. Okay. Alright, so sprinting stamina. Okay. Wait, isn't that the same as like Kazuha? Yeah, that's the same. Sprinting stamina. Very nice. Okay. So I can already picture out a certain like playstyle for Kazuha. So it seems like most of his damage is gonna come from this. So essentially, this is gonna be your burst. You're gonna have a burst, like for free. You don't even need the energy for his actual burst. So this is where most of his damage is gonna come from. Because it's going to be very easy to get the maximum 4 stacks. Every time this goes on cooldown, you hit E, and then you deal the maximum amount of damage on this, and then you burst so that you do, you clump enemies up together. Because after you hit enemies with this, or you could do like burst skill, like you do like normal attacks, right? So that you could swirl and then get the stacks, like declension stacks, and then get the maximum stack. You burst and then you skill. And then you do the damage, and then with this passive, after the skill hits opponents, it gives your team 80 elemental mastery for 10 seconds. So basically now you have 10 seconds to rotate through your other characters, like whether you're on an electro charge team, or let's say a vaporized team, or what is it, like a melt team or whatever. So any team, or even an overload team, any team that can take advantage of elemental mastery, basically that's pretty much every team except for freeze, right? Yep, that's pretty much every team. So for 10 seconds you're gonna swap off of him, and then you're gonna come back to him, like maybe like after you do your rotations on your other characters, and then you're gonna do like normal attacks a couple of times to get the maximum stacks again. You're gonna do your burst, you're gonna do your skill, and then your team's gonna have 80 EM again, and then rotate back to them. Can't wait to see Kazuha and Klee first day banner sales. No. Okay. I mean, I wish. I think they have like the sales like together with both. I kind of want to see like Klee versus Kazuha's sales. I'm curious. I'm just curious. Should we build him already? I don't think I crafted the thing yet. What's it called? Iron Sting. Yeah, I haven't crafted it yet. Huh. Should I? Okay, no, I don't need him yet. Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm gonna build him. I'm gonna build him right now. I have everything. I got everything I need to get him to 90. I'm probably not gonna 90 him. Probably just gonna leave him at 89. But I have everything I need. I just haven't crafted Iron Sting yet. Heizou is strong boy. Iron Sting. Is there anyone that gives me bonus? No. Okay. Guess not. I hope this goes by quickly. Oh, it does. Okay. Alright. Let's head off. Okay. So, alright. I am so sorry, Venti, but you have just been
Sounds good to me.
demoted. Alright. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Time to build Kazuha boy. I think... You guys think I should use my weapons? I think I should, like... I think I should take... Yeah, I think I should use up some of them, right? But... How do I have more than 10k? Did they increase the maximum on this? How have I not run into problems? I think they did they? Because I always like get like the pop-up, the maximum pop-up, because I kept getting to 10k. Yeah, okay. I think I'm just gonna use these instead of the weapons. Alright, here we go. Kazuha boy is coming along. I honestly want to try out Heizou. I don't know. I'm still not sure like how I should be building him though, because I don't have a DPS Viridescent set. 10k. Oh my, I just remembered. Yeah, I saw like how many I saw how many, what's it called, crystal chunks, no, mystic enhancement orders you had on your account. I was like, how do you live with this? I'm so sorry, but that's exactly how I felt. I just can't imagine not having like everything you need immediately. If you don't mind, by the way, like if you don't mind farming for it, and I know that you kind of don't really need to farm for them right now, especially with how diligently I farmed back in the day, especially because Inazuma's here, the Chasm is here, so I know that you don't really need to farm as diligently as I did when way back in the day. But I have a lot of my older videos on this account, not streams but videos on this account, were all centered around farming crystal chunks. Oh, this is nice. They found a way to implement the clouds and not lose too many frames, despite everything be at the lowest setting. I didn't actually look at what I needed, and now I'm lagging. Yeah, if you wanna go look through them, like try to watch some of them and get an idea of like what it feels like and how much time you think it'll take you to do that. Because like believe me, it is so valuable to farm crystal chunks and be able to craft 30 mystic enhancement ores every single day. After like a few months of doing it, it's just like it feels so. It's similar to like being financially free, I guess. Is it so? Bit of Erdosa era. I don't know how to read that. I need to. I used to have 1k, used it on Noel's weapon and Zhao's weapon. Noel's weapon? You mean White Blind? What? You have unforged? How did I not see that? How did I not see that you had unforged? Actually, unforged is not a... It's not an amazing weapon, but it's not a bad weapon either. I think most people that have unforged put it on their Diluc. I got unlucky with a weapon banner. Wait, what weapon was that again? Well, I remember the unforged came recently. So I need 12 of these. Nectar. Okay, 4 of those. What? Well, good. It's for Noel, I hear. I guess I forgot. I can't remember. Hang on. Oh, okay. Just gotta make 3 now. Alright, so let's make 9 of these. Wow, wow. Oh, wasn't expecting that. You got 4 extra. Ye's weapon. Oh, that one. Kagura's Verity. Yeah. I can't remember. Wait. I can't remember the unforged, like the effect. Hang on, let me look it up real quick. I remember that it has like increased shield strength, but I don't remember. Oh, I think it has like an attack buff if you have a shield on you. That I think that's what I remember. Yeah, the unforged.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots. I have a few references.
Can't believe it. I just suddenly remembered like how I still can't believe it. It actually took me like 20,000 primos just to get Kazuha. And I got him on like barely the last one, and I actually had to spend my star glitter. And I was so confident too, like I was even thinking of trying to go for C2 or even Freedom Sworn, because I really thought that I'd be able to get him quite early. But I guess it's, you know, that's how gacha games work. Gotcha. I already had Kazuha's stuff ready. I just had them all on sucrose. There we go. Alright. Oh, hi Yanfei. How are you? At least you got him. Yeah, yeah, that's right. At least I got him. I mean, I guess I understand it could have been worse, right? Like I could have not actually got him. Uh, that would have been much worse. Yeah, hi Yanfei. How are you? How are you?
My blade grows keener.
Just moved out yesterday from my old apartment. Oh wow, that's good. Congratulations, man. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you. How's your new apartment?
The sound of snow as it lands on the ground is so...
I hope you didn't have too much trouble moving. Did you have a lot of stuff?
The waves rise high.
Oh. Okay, I need 4 of those. No, oh, that's good. That's good. Well, I guess that's the nice thing about living alone is because you just don't have a lot of stuff. Wait, how many did I need again? Why am I on Jolly? One more. Yeah. I remember you said before that you didn't have a choice. That's why you went with that apartment before? What was that about? How many we need again? 6, right? Oh boy. What? Okay, and our Kazuha has officially been ascended.
As one travels the world, so...
Kazuha has officially been ascended. Okay, nice. I forgot the old apartment had $300. All the apartment is expensive. Oh, okay. I understand. Yeah, feels bad, man. But hey, like I mean, you were there for 5 years, so you know, must have been something good. But something good must have come out of it at least. Like the fact that you probably would have been able to save a bit more. I got Chi-Chi on Kazuha banner. So much sleepless night. Oh, don't worry, my man. I feel you so much. Like, look at what I got. I don't know if the history already updated for me. Because that was like around half an hour ago. Okay, I guess it didn't. I guess it hasn't yet. But I got Kaching. I got my C2 Kaching. Like hard pity before I had to go to hard pity again to get my guaranteed Kazuha. It was horrible. I spent all my Primogems just to get Kazuha. At least I did eventually get him, thankfully. I'm so sorry to hear that, man. One, two, three takes picture. Okay. What's up, Theo? Alright, well, what's this? Didn't I open this already? No, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it too much, Mai. So Kazuha, while he's very, very strong, Kazuha is like similar in a way to Sucrose. So as long as you already have a Sucrose, then it'll be almost as if you have a Kazuha. But of course, Sucrose mostly only benefits teams that do like elemental reaction damage, like melt or vaporize teams or electrocharge teams. Whereas Kazuha can benefit even freeze teams. Obviously, you know, what's her name? Sucrose could also still help because of the 4-piece Viridescent Shred. Wait. Why does my Kazuha have almost 22k HP? How much HP do I have in my artifacts? Okay. Alright, so that's... I got HP on the goblet. Oh my goodness. I got HP here. Oh man, how have I not noticed this before? Well, I mean, I got one heck of a tanky Kazuha at least. I got HP on everything. I just noticed that Kazuha had like more than 21k HP. How can y'all even get Chi-Chi every time? I keep spending my primos just for... Oh no! Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you mentioned before that you want Chi-Chi. Oh, I'm actually quite excited because my Ganyu on this account, I only have 2 Ganyus, one on this account and on the second account, and my Ganyu on this account has Amos Bow, and I'm kind of curious to see how much her damage is gonna be now. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of an exception to that, Yanfei, because like, okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna say it. Oh no, it's shattered. Come here. Come here. I wanna VV you.
Access denied.
Did I get the cryo swirl? No, I got a hydro swirl. Come on. Where do I even get you off the water? I mean, because if you don't have Kazuha already, like if you have Sucrose, and as long as you have 4 Viridescent and a lot of and a lot of EM on her, it'll be fine. Especially because currently we are using your Sucrose with your Vaporized team. Oh, whoa! You didn't have VV set? Okay, I was on your account yesterday. I know I was there, but I really didn't pay attention. Hey guys, look at this. So just so you guys know, Sayu is actually one of the best characters to stay at level 20. Very, like, zero investment. I didn't, like, this was just an extra weapon I had lying around, right? And I put nothing into her. Just random artifacts, like yeah, just as random as you can get. But look at her healing. Look at Ganyu's HP. Level 20 Sayu, everyone.
Solidify.
Sayu is actually very good for just exploration overall. Sayu supremacy. I gotta admit, yesterday I really didn't realize that your Sucrose didn't have VV set. I just kept using her, like, thinking she had VV. She has a lot of EM. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good.
Gather.
That's one of the important parts of her kit.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
Nice and spicy. Let's light it up. Everybody stand back.
Detestable.
Stabilize.
Let's light it up.
Into the frozen void.
I really don't like the Senora fight. Because I'm not a whale, so I can't really, like, just one-hit her with Raiden Shogun like whales can. But, so that means I have to time it right. So where she dies before she does her, like, she becomes a tornado.
Solidify.
Out of the frying pan. Let's light it up.
Gather.
Oh man, we're lagging again. She did though.
Every wound will heal.
That's pretty cruel.
Solidify.
That's pretty cruel.
Teamwork is dreamwork. You're toast. Yeah.
What?
Oh, my, never asked for redemption.
How'd you survive that last charged attack? Did it not crit somehow? Like, I feel like even if it wasn't a crit, it would have killed her. So, hey Yanfei, do you watch, do you follow this YouTuber called Daddy1? DADD, WHON, I think, or WOHN. Like, he makes, like, the funniest, like, shorts ever. I think just a couple of hours ago, he uploaded this, like, short of, the Shogun sending Senora's ashes back to Snezhnaya, and then like the Harbingers were like, "Well, we got a day off." It's like the meanest thing ever. Like I don't mind because I'm not like as big of a fan as like other Senora fans, but I know that there are some huge Senora fans out there. She's so pretty, but it's wasted. Do you guys follow lore or whatever? Cause
Sounds good to me.
I think Senora's like backstory is in the what's it called? The Crimson Artifact set.
Let's light it up.
Wind Strider.
It feels weird. It feels weird that I have Kazuha on this account now.
One with wind and cloud.
Let's light
It
it
doesn't
up.
feel natural.
I'm going in. Huh? Eat this. I'm the right hand. Witness the power of Gua. Rain outlines your fate.
Oh, you watch his shorts? I think they're pretty funny. Sometimes Daddy One uploads a short and sometimes it makes me feel like, how does he come up with this? Like, some of it I feel like is so creative. Like he's making just funny content from nothing, I think. She went badass for her lover. Yeah, she did. Like, that's what I understand from her lore. Electro damage. Okay. It still feels very unnatural that I have Kazuha finally on this account, because like I've had Kazuha on the other two accounts for more than a year now, because like it's been so long since they didn't rerun Kazuha,
Nice and spicy.
and I've wanted Kazuha for so long
Everybody stand
that now it feels weird that I have Kazuha on this account finally.
outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
Please, I'm watching while doing schoolers. Wait, didn't you say you were done? Oh, that's right. I remember you told me that you went to a school where even in summer you still had homework. Okay. Well, I mean, I hope they didn't give you too much. I forgot to do Ejdaha. Wait, what was it? Oh, Pyro and Electro. Okay. It's only 4 of them. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's not too bad. Let's see. Oh, I just had an idea. Okay. Just had an idea for a team though that's gonna absolutely wreck Ejdaha.
Who's our target this time?
Okay. There's nothing. There's gonna be nothing left of Ejdaha after this team. So we're gonna get to doing your account in a bit. Like after I do my weeklies on this account, I'm just gonna swap over to my other 2 accounts and use up my resin there.
It is time, Morax.
Oh, and claim the free primos.
Settle this now.
Yeah, and then we're gonna get to your account.
Game's up. Fun's over. No, my sword! Rain cutter!
Your rage curse will not absolve you. Gather. Today,
Gotcha.
you witness your reckoning. Solidify.
Here comes the catch. Rain outlines your fate. Busted.
There is no atonement for 1,000 years. Stabilize. You stand upon your tomb, though you know it not.
Oh really? Oh, that's all right. Yeah. We weren't doing anything too interesting yet. Anyway, I'm just doing my weeklies and dailies.
Of suffering.
Game's up. Fun's over. Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate. Gotcha.
Wind strike.
Gather.
Alright, what does verify resource mean? Sorry, what? Dose verify resource. I'm sorry, Miggy. What does that mean? Nothing. Okay. This man is doing everything for us, and I like that. It's fun to hear and watch. DOS? DOS? DOS. Verify resource. Oh! You're loading What does? Well, sorry. Okay, what does? What does? Wow, that took me a while. Sorry. Okay. So what does verifying resources mean? So it's, I think that's the last like part of the update process. So basically, it's already downloaded the update for you. It's already installed the update for you, and it's just making sure that all the it's just making sure that the files aren't like corrupted or broken. Yeah, verifying, because like verify, of course, is similar to the word check, right? So it would be similar to just saying checking resources. The resources it's talking about are like the files and other assets, and like I guess the code, right? The code itself, the programming, checking to make sure that it's not broken or bugged or whatever, that there's nothing missing from it or what. Oh, wow. Okay. I just realized we are able to do one last thing before we go. And I have a pretty decent location to do it. Oh, what's up, Ice Bear? Hi, good to see you again, man. How are you?
Time to go. Yeah.
I can't believe I let that one go. Well, never mind. Nah, still nothing. Wow. Guess who I got? Not Chi-Chi? Not Chi-Chi? That's my guess. That's my best guess. What's my pity on this standard banner like? I haven't looked at this in a while. Uh, 7 times 6, what is that for? Okay, I'm still pretty far off from pity, but just fine. Why are you, if it's not Chi-Chi, then why are you crying? Like, why the crying emojis? Because I said not Chi-Chi. At least I hope it's not Chi-Chi. Alright, I guess that's all the weekly stuff. Oh, I forgot. Cook 10 dishes. Okay. When does this reset? A couple of days from now? Alright. It's Chi-Chi. Okay, so no, I am not right. I said not Chi-Chi. So I was wrong. Oh man, feels bad, man. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hey, I mean, I didn't get Kazuha too. I lost 50-50 too. Yeah, I lost 50-50 and I got Kaching. Good luck, I just got Klee. Hey, congratulations, Storm. Oh my god. I got Kazuha with 10 roll. Wow, congrats. Congratulations. I had to go to like hard pity for Kazuha. It was horrible. In case you guys were wondering, so before I started raising Kazuha today, I had 39 million Mora, and I only got talents to level 6. I got him to 89. I raised this weapon to 90, just a 4-star. But I didn't do any artifact upgrades. So apparently character level ascension, weapon levels and ascension, and talents to 666 are about 3 million mora. So just in case you guys were wondering. Okay, I can finally raise his talent. Oh, I did. Yeah. Alright, that's fine. Okay, great, great. Time to finally cash in all of this stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. Make 20 dishes. I got him at 50 wishes. You got Chi-Chi at 50, you mean? Well, at least that's fine. It's not... Yeah, at least it's early, right? You still have enough to get Kazuha? Okay. Just gotta wait for these two. Oh, you got okay. Oh, okay, good, good. I'm sorry. I thought you got Chi-Chi and 50, and you haven't gotten Kazuha yet. Okay, that's good. That's good. It feels really weird that I finally have Kazuha on this account. Like, I don't know. It feels good. It's hard to explain, but it feels really good. Oh yeah, that's right. We haven't even done the thing yet. The trials. There you go. So Heizou seems pretty okay, right? He doesn't seem broken, right? Obviously he's a 4-star. He shouldn't be broken, but Heizou, like just looking at his numbers and his kit, looks pretty okay.
Clouds high. The birds call. Time to go. Wind strike. Fallen leaves adorn my night.
You a Klee main, Storm? Waited for more than 1 year. He has no choice but to come home. Okay, okay. I'm sorry, but I always laugh when I say, okay, but look how I got. Okay. Yeah, I'm still like I'm happy that I at least got Kazuha, but I'm kinda salty that I got Kazuha. Like I think it was like all the way at one, maybe not completely 180. I don't know how to do the animation canceling stuff. Oh, what happened? I don't know how to use Klee. Isn't that the cutest like voice line ever? Boing, boing, boing. Wow. No wonder so many people love Klee. I do understand why people keep saying like Klee feels weird to use though, because it doesn't feel snappy, right? Like some other DPSs in the game, like they feel snappy. Like when you press a skill, it casts it. Like with Klee's animations, it doesn't feel snappy. Okay, I want that more, I guess.
What's the hurry? Dodge this! Here's backup! This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze!
You're toast! Nice and spicy!
Check this out! Supporting fire!
Out of the frying pan,
Fire it up!
eat this!
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this!
Yeah, 110 wishes just to get Kazuha. Oh, sorry, Heizou. Yeah, yeah, you got it a bit better. No, you got Kazuha a bit better than I did, but sounds like you got screwed with Heizou.
Nice and spicy! Blitz! Booba, get them! Surrendering will be gentle. You've been a naughty boy. Nice and spicy!
Don't waste my time.
I kind of understand why people are, like dislike Guang, because she seems really strong, but mostly really only in single target situations because of the way her jades work. Because if it's in an AoE environment, then each of her jade does good damage, but they deal great damage when they're all on one target. But if they get scattered around, scattered across multiple targets, then they just don't really do anything. Okay, finally time to test Heizou. Yeah, I'm going to pull. I need to win 50-50 as an Ningguang main. Kind of agree. Yeah, because like when I was like quite new to the game, I really only had Keqing and Ningguang as my viable DPSs. Ah, he's interesting. Okay, so despite being melee, he actually still does Animo normals. What weapon does he have on? Why is he doing so much damage? Okay, it's Widsith. 4VV. 50-50. No, oh no, I'm so sorry, Miggy. You got Diluc? By the way, you got any social account so I can follow you? I'm I may as well be dead on social media, honestly. But my socials are in the description of all my videos and my streams. But I also pinned my Discord as a pinned message to this stream. Okay, hang on. It's in chat. I don't know if you can see the pinned messages.
Bring it on.
Oh, it's actually pretty easy to tell when you've got max stacks. Is because this like little yellow, no, not yellow, like the green thing following you around. Oh. Oh, okay. Sure. No problem, man. I'm lagging. Oh, man. There we go. So it looks like Heizou is gonna be a decent, like, so I don't know if any of you guys know the Jeff 77. He's one of the very few, what is it? Theory crafting content creators that I follow. And he basically mentions that Heizou is going to be a decent driver for what's it called, taser teams. And I guess he was right, like just judging from this test right here. So it's very similar to how Sucrose, and he mentions how Heizou is going to be very similar to Sucrose, except for the fact that Heizou may need to be built as a DPS and not just with EM. What do you think about Diluc, Meggy? I hope you didn't not want Diluc that much. No. I am not responding to that. Oh man. Who's that? I heard that guy's pretty good looking. I don't know him though. I'm just gonna switch accounts, guys. Like I just gotta do like I just gotta reset the expeditions and like get the, what is it? Like the coins from the teapot. Hey, what's up, Mai? Oh, you're still here. Good. Yeah, because I'm just gonna reset my expeditions and collect the coins from the teapot and like use up my resin, And then I'm gonna log into your account here in a while. What are you guys talking about? Why do you keep saying his name? I know that guy's handsome and all, but you really don't have to keep saying his name. Oh, you're just listening. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Remember, you're reading. Oh, hey, what's up, Raiden's Domain? Hi, how are you?
Add up.
I am a god. I mean, Raiden Shogun was a god, right? Not the domain. And you're the domain, essentially, right? That's what your name says. Okay, just make one. No, I guess I gotta make two. Okay. What are we doing today? I just finished doing my dailies on my my first account. And apparently I haven't raised my Geo Traveler here. And I tested out Heizou a bit. I wished for what's his name? Kazuha. And now I'm just getting my resetting my what's it called? Resetting my expeditions. Oh boy, gonna have to take care of that later. Trials. Oh my goodness. I haven't done there's so much stuff I haven't done on this account. Yeah, don't forget to claim your free stuff here, guys. Like, just in case you've already completed a lot of these. There's actually some free artifacts in here and artifact XP. It's pretty okay. Yeah, pretty decent. Right, free stuff's always good. Here's someone laughing. Why would you raise Traveler? I was just raising Traveler to hopefully get this. Like, this one. Like, just artifact XP, really. Yeah, but I'll probably take care of that some other time. Maybe not now. You hear someone laughing? Who's laughing? You mean Noel? That fat, disgusting guy? Zia? Shah? I'm sorry, I don't know how to read your name. Hi, what's up? What's up? How are you doing? Welcome. Why would you say that? Because, I mean, he is, apparently. His wife. The guy's wife keeps saying he's disgusting. And he's fat, like he's like super morbidly obese. By the way, are you scared of roaches? I wouldn't say scared. I'm more scared of like the whatever bacteria or whatever that they have with them, and I'm more scared of the like not knowing where they've pooped and peed. And I guess I'm also kind of scared of like squishing them, like it's just that's just disgusting. But other like roaches themselves, I'm not afraid of them really. Doing good, and no worries. You said Zia. Oh, okay. Hey, that's same name as one of my son's classmates. I looked away for a few seconds. I saw roach vomit or poop on my computer screen. Oh. Wait, how does that happen so quickly? Did it like fall from the ceiling? You smelled it? Ugh. I would never ever put my nose up against something like that. Like, I don't know. Like, I've always been. I wouldn't say I'm a germaphobe, but I've always been scared of like that stuff, like bacteria, and just like, and it just got worse as COVID came. Alright, finally got rid of some of those red dots.
Constant motion. I stand before it,
Okay.
alone and unchanging.
Yeah, don't forget to unlock these guys before like Heizou's hangout, Kazuha's story. Yeah, Kazuha's story before you do your daily commissions, just so you could claim your story keys immediately. Happened a long time ago. Oh, okay. I guess that's not too bad. At least it happened a long time ago. All right, gotta switch over to my second account. Use up my resin. Reset my expeditions. And then I'm logging into Mai's account. A roach bit my eye when I was sleeping. Bit your eye? Hey, how do you know it bit your eye? Okay, well I guess it's because it hurt afterwards or it was itchy. But wow, that's terrible. Oh, I guess I had something similar happen to me too. I don't think it bit me though. It was like the first morning. Yeah, it was like the first time I'd ever slept in the apartment that I live in right now. I think it was like 3 years ago. Yeah, 3-ish years ago, 2 years. First morning after the first night I slept here. There was a baby cockroach. Like, I remember waking up like twice. I woke up once and I felt like there was something crawling on my face, but like I was still like half asleep. I was like just get away, right? Get away. And I tried going back to sleep, and then I woke up. I feel like maybe 5-10 minutes later, and I felt something like itchy or like crawling again on my face, and then I actually opened my eyes. And I looked like, is there something on my face? And then I couldn't find anything, so I just went back to sleep. So I just went back to sleep, and then I woke up again a few minutes later. Still felt the same thing. Felt like something was, still felt like something was crawling on me, like just right on my face, like right next to my mouth. And then I finally woke up because it was like annoying. Still couldn't find it. Went to the bathroom, took a piss, and then I came back to fix up my bed, and then there it was. It was actually right there. It was real. It wasn't just a dream. And then when I realized it, I was like, I just didn't know. I didn't know what to do at that point. I had to just accept that that just happened. That baby roach was kissing me while I was asleep. Oh man.
Would you care to...
I've really only kissed one girl in my life, and that's, I guess, that's my wife now. Never had any other girlfriends before. But I guess that was my one and only other kiss. I mean, I guess makes for a nice but not very pleasing story. My boyfriend got Mona. Oh no. Oh hey, Ice Bear, at least he got Mona, right? At least he got Mona. Because Mona, at least, it may not be like the most meta character anymore, but at least she's still very, very viable in today's meta. Like, so among the standard 5 stars, Mona, I think, is like the #1 most viable remaining one, and I guess Jean is #2, and then Diluc, and then everyone else is just dead to me. How about the roach? One-time thing. I mean, I'm pretty sure there was only a one-time. I don't know. Like, I don't remember anything similar to that happening ever. Oh man. Roach kissing. Somebody make a reader roach fanfic. Oh, speaking of fanfics, there was like a common like viewer here, who actually wrote fanfics. Their name was Avid Reader. I haven't seen them in a while though. The experience.
Once there was a clue.
I mean, fortunately, it was like a morning where it like really early morning, and I had work to do, so I really couldn't stop there and like I didn't have time to even think about what just happened to me. So I just like, oh man, that actually happened, and then I just had no choice, just had to keep going with my day. I did very profusely brushed my teeth and like just washed out my mouth though after that. So I'm gonna log into your account now. I'm probably gonna do my weeklies and dailies on my second account a bit later. This one. Breaks over. Gotta go back to work. Sayonara. You're at work? What? Okay. Well, thanks for stopping by, Ice Bear. Yeah, take care. Take care. Have a good one. Daddy. I love Kazuha. I think all of us here love Kazuha Miko. Yeah, Kazuha is amazing. Yeah. Bye, Ice Bear. Take care. Take care. Have a good one. So next up, I'm logging into my Tumiki's account here. She's on Asia server. So this is I guess I don't know if you'd consider it to be an account review, because I'm not really like reviewing it. I'm more like fixing it. Yeah, more like that, an account fixing or I mean, there's nothing broken about it, but basically we're gonna optimize it is what we're gonna do. We already talked a lot about her teams yesterday just on Discord. Yeah, talked about a lot of her teams, like the potential teams that she could make yesterday on Discord. Today we're just gonna talk about like what she's missing, like artifact sets, weapons, which weapons to upgrade, what would be like the next best course of action for her on her account. Why am I next to enemies? Did you just use this? You did. Hey, nice. Yep, that's right. That was my guess. You probably went for this like electro crystal. Hey Mai. So here's a much better location for where there's an electro crystal. I don't know if you guys have anything else, but there's one here. Like if you teleport there, it's like right on this rock. It's right here. There's one. And there's one that's actually much closer, where you basically just teleport and then you sprint jump. Yeah, I knew what you just did, like, because like, why are you standing next to a crystal, like an electro crystal, right? So why else would you do that? And you didn't even have any a pyro character, or did you? I didn't know this. Yeah, so you don't even have a pyro character to break the crystal, so you definitely weren't farming the electro crystal. So see, it's right there. Reading minds. Yeah, so it's at this spot. I used to go here all the time, but I often ran into the Saisen mage over there, and sometimes I was in a rush, so I switched over to this spot where there are no bad guys. Yeah, other than that, like, I can't think of any other locations that have... Oh, there is one, I guess, here. It's not very close. Electro crystal for though. I think they're for electro, like they're for buffs. It's for the potions, I think. So there are a couple more here too. I'm really liking that they somehow managed to like put in like the cloud effect where it looks like there's a cloud flying over you, even though everything's on like the lowest settings, and it doesn't feel like I've lost any frames. That's actually really good. All right. Anyway, you're capped. Your resin's capped. How did you use all your pins? Oh my goodness. We already have 150 pins. Wow. I never make potions. Okay. Yeah, me too. Me too. Oh, but I did used to make potions, or way back in the day, like in the 1.1 like version 1-ish, like before 2.0. They used to run events that are these were like hyper like you needed like superpowers basically to do the events. Like you needed like your characters to be the strongest they could possibly be, and food and potions were allowed in them. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, right? Like it's not enough pins because, like, I remember originally we only had Mondstadt and Liyue, and we had 100 pins. And then it makes sense that they gave us Inazuma and they gave us 50 more pins. So it's like 50 pins per region. But then they gave us Enkanomiya. And then they gave us the Chasm. Don't tell me you're capped. I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna collect it for you, just so we don't waste anymore. Oh, what's up, Yanfei? Nothing much. Mai was capped on resin, and her like realm currency is maxed. What do you think of Heizou? I'm so sorry if you've answered this earlier when the stream started. I was bonding with my family. No problem. Hello, mommy. Hi. I just have a I'm sorry guys, like I have a thing for Yaimiko. I don't know if you feel comfortable sharing what your teapot looks like, so I'm not gonna look around too much. Okay, there you go. You're welcome. Okay, let's make sure you bought these. Yep. You're short on Mora. Okay, I'm not gonna use up more of your currency, but yeah.
If you ever...
Oops. Wow. Alright. They've really spruced up. Oh, you even have the... Isn't this Klee's thing? Yeah, that's Klee's ball, right? Okay. I put some effort to it. Okay, well, I mean, we want to take a look outside first, though. All right. Klee is big balling.
Someone needs assistance.
I was like, just first instinct, because like whenever you walk up to these things, they usually fly off. So I was like, I was confused for a second there why it wasn't flying off. Okay, this looks really nice.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
I'm afraid I'm just not that kind of gamer, my friends. Like, I would never do something like this. I'm very, very utilitarian. Like, you walk into my like teapot, like the house, it just looks like a big warehouse is what it looks like. Boom boom Bakudan. Oh, you even have Paimon. And here, hello. Looks, oh wow. Wow. Okay. And you put the lawyer in like an office that looks like a lawyer's office. Lots of books and scrolls. Okay. Kitchen. Would be nice to put Diluc in here. No, maybe not Diluc because this isn't a bar. But who's like a chef? I guess Xiangling. Yeah, Xiangling would have been nice here. And who's like a tourist-ish character? Someone that's always traveling. So Kazuha's a nomad. I guess like okay, like so we're gonna hope you get Kazuha someday. Library. Who's always reading? Noelle. Yeah, Noelle would be pretty nice here. Yep. Ah, okay. This looks very similar to. Like, it's got a very similar aesthetic to Diluc's house. Traveler. Oh, well, yeah, Traveler's a traveler. Ka-ching with the dogs and cats. That's funny. Their cat ears. Lisa. Yeah, Lisa's also always reading. Yeah, she's a librarian. It's Cap there. Cafe. Be shocked to Paimon. not good enough. No, no, it's lovely. It's very, very lovely, I think. Another mommy. Yes. Hello, mommy. Please hit me with electro. Like, aren't electro characters like just the most attractive characters in the game? Like, I don't know. Oh, Yanfei. I don't know if you saw that one, but Daddy One made like a short on it. Daddy One made a short on it where it was. I thought it was one of my favorite shorts from Daddy One about electros. What was it? It was like electro vision wielders in a nutshell. It was pretty hilarious. It's pretty hilarious. Like, try looking it up in the Daddy Wan's channel. It was pretty hilarious. Venti, Electro. Venti. Got him in camera. Caught in 8K. Venti calling everybody mommy. I mean, it sounds like it would be in character, right? Like, isn't he, like, always drunk? Venti is always drunk. Okay, so yesterday we already discussed a lot of her potential teams. Okay, so we already discussed a lot of her potential teams. So it was where was it? So it was Sucrose, Xingqiu, Toma, Hu Tao. And these are for the different teams that are like optimal for the different floors and chambers. So for floor 9, it would be the same across all chambers. So you'd want cryo on the second team because of this guy. But on the other chambers, really it doesn't matter that much. As long as you don't have electro or pyro, because of course they have, these two have increased resistances to pyro and electro. So if you have cryo to deal with this guy, like cryo wouldn't matter to these. Your other team would be what was it? So oh yeah, okay. So we decided on Venti, Kokomi, Rosaria, and what's her name? Ayaka. Yeah. Paimon's nicknames are truly something. Tone Deaf Bard. Paimon really, really reminds me of Naruto. Because doesn't Naruto also do that? Like, he comes up with, like, dumb nicknames for people he doesn't like. I mean, we gave her one. Okay. Okay, I think it's only fair that Paimon gives everyone dumb nicknames. Pretty sure Paimon hates everybody if that was the case. Annoying but cute. Another one you could do here too, Mai, would be you could put Mona in here instead of Kokomi. With Mona though, you have a bit less hydro uptime, but you would have much more DPS overall. Although you would have 0 healing. You'd have 0 healing. Mona has slightly less hydro uptime, but you would gain an insane buff from her Omen. And you could choose to do this team if you're in a situation where you need a freeze team, but you feel like you just need a bit more DPS and you feel comfortable with, not having a healer. Like, for example, if it's on like a chamber 1, for example, that would be so much easier to do it that way. And then you could have like a whole myriad of different mixtures of characters here. You could put Diona instead of Rosaria and Ayaka. That would be okay too. And that way you'd have healing. You wouldn't have as good healing as Kokomi, but you would still have healing and you would have shielding and a battery in one character. Yeah, but I would say, yeah, so those are your 3 like freeze team options. Another freeze team option you could go with is Rosaria, Kaya, or Chongyun. It's up to you which one you prefer, but I would highly recommend putting Rosaria in there, and then like I think Kaya would be better. Yeah, Kaya rather than Chongyun, and Ayato. So you would have off-field cryo, and then you would have on-field hydro, and it doesn't. It still works with Venti, because Ayato's normal attacks in his E form, in his skill form, they have like a high. I don't know, like they hit enemies in Venti's tornado, so it's fine. I have to go. Thank you for the fun experience. We'll definitely try to appear one of your. Thank you, Zia. Thank you for stopping by. Take care. Have a good one. Bye. So yeah, those are a few of your freeze option teams. Or I guess you could. I don't know if this would work. It'd be weird. Like I think you could. There would be a way to make this work. Like you let Ayaka's burst go, and then you basically you do Rosaria, Ayaka, and of course Venti's burst, and then like right after Ayaka you go into Ayato's skill form. that would be a freeze team, I guess, but I don't know how well it would work. Yeah, but those are pretty much your freeze team options. As for, okay, let's move over to floor 10. So floor 10, what elements did we need? Any special elements? I guess so. If you can't deal with this like electro Fatui guy quickly enough, then it would be better if you had cryo on the second half. But if you feel like you could deal with them very quickly, then it would be, you know, as well. Same thing with this with the pyro guy and the Geo guy too. If you don't have a Claymore or Geo character, it would be quite troublesome to have to break their shields without one. Ayato. I mean, yeah, it would be pretty hard to use Ayato when your toes are wet with Ayaka, right? Okay, so yeah, okay, I guess you would, yeah, you would actually want cryo on chamber, you know, sorry, floor 10 because of this guy on the second half. Pyro team preferably on the first half because of the electro lector and this electro mage right there. Pyro, yeah, for, you know, just in case, because in this chamber most likely you're gonna be going for the hydro guy first, because he heals all the other guys. So most likely by the time that you kill the hydro gunner, the cryo gunner is gonna be shielded up already, and if you don't have pyro, then that's horrible. You're gonna waste a lot of time having to break his shield or having to kill him through the shield. So same team again. Pyro team, you don't have Zhongli yet, so I guess you can't do like the like Zhongli Hu Tao team. So we're gonna have to go with this. And your shielder is Toma. So because it would be really, well, I wouldn't say really, it would be somewhat redundant if you had an Animo unit with Hu Tao but there's no other pyro on the team. Because Hu Tao has no way to apply pyro before she does her skill infusion. So with no way to apply pyro to an enemy before Hu Tao's skill infusion, then you wouldn't be able to swirl pyro. You wouldn't be able to swirl pyro to, you know, with sucrose before you do your Hu Tao infusion. So That's not why this works. Although it is a bit scuffed because Toma might steal some of Hu Tao's vaporizes. Because when you're in Toma's burst, when you normal attack, hang on, let's show this off. Hang on. Yeah, okay, I guess that works. Yeah. Okay. So when you're in Toma's burst, every time you do a normal attack, it does a pyro attack too. So you're already applying pyro with Toma, and in Hu Tao's skill infusion, you're applying pyro every normal and charge attack on Hu Tao. So it's not going to be easy for Xingqiu's rain swords to be able to keep up.
Check this out.
Absorption test.
So in that way, yeah, you'd be able to do that. And then now you have the Viridescent Shred. But although you did tell me that you don't have a Viridescent Shred, Viridescent Dinner set yet, so but when you do, it kind of works like that. Yanfei mad. Y'all forgot this up there. No. Okay. Alright. So ideally, you'd wanna...
Witness the power of the rock. Rain outlines your fate.
Fire it up. I got you covered.
So even here, so right now, you see that there's always Hydro on the enemy. But when you infuse with Hu Tao, there's a chance that it might overtake. She's on Wonders set 4-piece. Wait, who? Sucrose? No VV set. Oh, that's why you have so much EM on her, because you got on the Wanderers EM from Wanderers too.
Check this out. Here's backup.
Stand clear. Swirl. Mark 2. No, my
So ideally you'd want to do that so that you could vaporize Xingqiu's hits too. Xingqiu's skill. Kind of hard to tell, but like a lot of the enemies a lot of the time are gonna be infused with pyro.
absorption test.
So that's the thing that kind of makes this team a bit scuffed. Is Toma takes away some of Hu Tao's vaporizes, especially when you're in Toma's burst. And now, like there is like a much more like advanced, like very technical way to get swirl both on Hydro and Pyro, but you know we're not about that here. At least not yet, because we're really just getting your account off of what it is now and getting to the next point. So okay, again, like pretty big priority, get 4-piece Viridescent on your characters, on the animal characters, on your Venti and on your Sucrose. Man, I want Kazuha, but only 30 pity and 16 wishes. At least give me Heizou, mihoyo. Oh, I wish you luck, man. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, I had so many primos and I almost got screwed. I'm very happy that I got him, but I'm kind of salty that I had to spend basically all my Primogems that I saved up for a very long time for him. Can you help me on my Yelan build? Sure, absolutely. Yeah. Let me just finish up Mai's account, because yesterday we already talked about her potential teams, and today we're talking about like all the stuff that she would be ideal that she do next. So artifact sets. Okay, I guess this is fine for now. Do you have enough crate? Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so as for weapons, so Blackcliff is okay, but you have to look at the floor too, or at whatever chambers you're gonna deal with. So if you're gonna deal with, let's say, if you're gonna go against like a single target, like a boss, for example, then you won't you won't be able to take advantage of this passive because there's nothing that's gonna die and give you the passive stacks. So ideally, it would be better if you put Ayaka on Aminoma, so in that way it would be much easier to it would be much easier to get her burst back. Hey, what's up? Welcome back, drowned goldfish. Blackcliff isn't usually worth it, right? It depends. Like, in some cases, it is, but it really depends. It's not a very high value weapon, honestly. I guess if you really just want a better weapon, like maybe for, like, let's say for example you don't have Aquila Favonia for Bennett or something, and you just want the extra base attack from Blackcliff, because Blackcliff is one of the few swords that have 565 base attack at level 90. Most of the swords only have 510, some swords have 454, like Favonius here has 454. What's not good? Blackcliff? Yeah, Blackcliff is good. Blackcliff is good, but if you're in a situation where you're fighting only one enemy, you're not going to be able to get any of these passive stacks, because you only get these stacks if you kill an enemy. So if you know that you're going to be fighting a boss on a certain chamber, then it would be better if you swap Ayaka over to Aminoma. Although 36. Okay, let's see. How much crit damage would you have left without it? Oh, that's still pretty good. Yeah, that's still pretty good. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it alone for now. So with Kokomi, okay, you got prototype Amber on her. Wow. Energy. Okay, well, I guess this is fine. So you could keep this on her, right? You could keep prototype Amber on her, and that way it helps the whole team. Every time you use your burst, you give energy to the whole team, and you even heal the whole team. But if you're in a situation where you want more damage, for example, if you feel like you're surviving too much, right? Like if you feel like all your team members are all at full HP all the time, and you feel like you have way too much energy all the time, so you could switch Kokomi over to Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayers, but then you have to make sure that when you swap to Kokomi that you're ready to swap to Ayaka, so that Ayaka gets this 48% attack buff. And it also, it also gives HP, so it's not, so it still gives Kokomi what she wants to give her more healing. Skyward or Aquila for Benny. I just got Aquila. Is it worth the sacrifice? Energy recharge for additional 70% attack. I think it would depend, drowned goldfish. Like the difference between the attack buff difference between Aquila and Skyward, like you can feel it, especially if your characters are like hyper invested already. But you really have to try it out. Like try playing with Bennett with Skyward, and if you feel like it's really tough to get his burst back, then try switching him over to an energy recharge Sands, because Aquila does, even though, like, let's say for example, if you built your Bennett with, let's say, okay, where's the Sands? Okay, no, she's got HP on it. So if you built your Bennett with an attack Sands, for example, because you want him to deal damage, and you have Skyward Blade on him, so when you switch it over to Aquila, you're losing that 55 ER, but you are also gaining a bit of attack from this. So if you switch to Aquila Favonia from Skyward Blade, and you switch your Sands to an energy recharge Sands, you're actually not losing that much, because despite losing the attack, a bit of attack from the Sands, you are still gaining some attack from Aquila Favonia because of this, and you're gaining the higher base attack. So I think it's worth it if you have a attacks energy recharge Sands to swap over to. But if not, if you just have attack Sands and then you have Aquila Favonia, I think it's going to be really rough, you know, getting Bennett's burst back on cooldown. Started a month ago, completely new, educated how to build my characters properly. You guys think I can get Kazuha after his banner ends? Broke at low pity. I'm gonna believe. I'm gonna believe, my friend. I'm just gonna take like the biggest whiff of hopium, and I'm gonna say you're probably gonna get him. We're just gonna hope that you get him. I'm so sorry, man. Like, I wish that, like, if I was earning like cash from YouTube, like, I would honestly do giveaways and stuff like that for, you know, just to help out other people. Okay, so those were for freeze team. So again, Ayaka, ideally you'd want 4-piece Blizzard Strayer on Ayaka, but seeing as you've already got a working set on Ayaka, pretty decent set at that too. So you can stay like this for now. Even got cryo damage, right? These are actually really good artifacts on Ayaka. Wow. That's perfect. I'll try running that. Red Bennett on Raiden National. All ER weapon is a smooth rotation. To be honest, like if you have Raiden National, so I'm gonna assume that you have the catch on someone, either Raiden or Xiangling. And if you have Engulfing, even better, because you can put Engulfing on one on Xiangling or Raiden Shogun, and then you could put the catch on the other one, on Xiangling, or the one that doesn't have Engulfing. These artifacts are really good, the ones that you got on Ayaka. So again, like ideally, you'd want 4-piece Blizzard on her, but seeing as you've already got a very end game, actually very end game stats right there on her, I would say like hold off on farming 4-piece Blizzard Strayer for now. Just keep it at what it is right now, and then because you have other priorities that are much more important, like especially getting 4-piece Viridescent Veneraires on Venti and Sucrose. So getting 4 pieces on them, like ideally you'd want Elemental Mastery Sands, Elemental Mastery Goblet, and Circlet, but it's up to you, whatever is available. And if you really don't want to have to farm the Viridescent Veneraire that much, then you could just go in there, farm a bit until you could form 2 4-piece sets for them. And then whatever, like you don't even need to get the Elemental Mastery on these 3 yet. Just as long as you have 4 pieces, 4-piece, just so you get the 4-piece buff on Venti and on Sucrose. Same thing. Like with Sucrose, ideally you'd want EM on all of it because of the way she works. She shares some of her EM with the team, ideally, but not having the resistance shred on enemies and just giving your team EM is not as valuable as actually, you know, giving EM to your team. Reducing enemy resistances is a bit more valuable than giving Elemental Mastery to your team, because there's a chance that you're not always going to be doing elemental reactions, especially like in situations where you kind of mess up your rotations and you're not vaporizing anymore, so your EM will be just essentially useless, whereas your resistance shred will still be very much in effect. So that, I would say that's like one of your top priorities. Farm 2 4-piece sets of Viridescent. It doesn't matter if they have EM or not. If they have EM main stats on the Circlet, Goblet, or Sands, great. But if they don't, just get a working set first. Xingqiu can be honestly whatever. He's just so strong. Like I won't even talk about it anymore. He's just so strong that, oh, that's why your shield is so strong. You put everything on him. Please take the catch off of him and give the catch to someone else who could benefit more. from this. So maybe. Okay. So here are your options. You could put the catch on Xiangling, and then you could put Favonius Lance on Rosaria, or you could put the catch on Rosaria, and then put Dragon's Bane on Xiangling. I mean, as of right now, we haven't talked about you having a Xiangling team so far, but if ever you do have a Xiangling team, then you already have two very, very good weapons for her. The catch, which obviously you could refine 5 this just by fishing a bit more, and you already have a refinement 5 Dragon's Bane. Of course, this would only be viable if you're doing a vaporized team, like a national team, for example. So if ever in the future you find yourself having to use a national team, then you could put either the catch on Xiangling, and then you could put Favonius Lance on Rosaria, or you could put the catch on Rosaria and Dragon's Bane on Xiangling. Heck, you could even put Dragon's Bane on Hu Tao too. Actually, so Blackcliff is no. Dragon's Bane is so much stronger than Blackcliff. Like, in the end. Because imagine imagine this, right? Look at this passive. You do 36% more damage on enemies affected by Hydro or Pyro. So whether you are vaporizing with Hu Tao when Xingqiu puts Hydro on them, or whether you're not vaporizing, you're still gonna be able to take advantage of this passive. And if you do vaporize, yes, that's right. Isn't Dragon's Bane? Yes, that's right. That's right. Dragon's Bane is the second best in slot weapon for Hu Tao, and the best in slot is Staff of Homa, which is her signature 5-star weapon. And the difference between R1 Staff of Homa and R5 Dragon's Bane is not even that big. It's insane. That's how powerful Dragon's Bane on Hu Tao is. Yeah, it is. Dragon's Bane is much better on Hu Tao than Blackcliff, because of the way that Hu Tao works is she already gets so much attack from where's Hu Tao? So Hu Tao already gets so much attack from this. Because Hu Tao naturally has lower base attack, so any attack percentage buffs that you give to Hu Tao are only gonna be very little increase. Are gonna be much smaller attack increases compared to a character with a higher base attack. So that means if you are able to get the attack buff here, this would be better on someone with a higher base attack, because you would get more attack bonus from this attack percent buff compared to Hu Tao. Because Hu Tao, especially because Hu Tao doesn't naturally have a lot of base attack because of the way she was built and the way that she was designed. So, and the way she works is that you get a lot of your attack from this, from when you infuse your skill. When you use your skill, you infuse with Pyro, and then you get a lot of attack. So that's why it would be like the perfect thing for Hu Tao would be to get more EM. Yeah, to get more EM and to get this passive. You know what? I'm just gonna move the weapons around for you, like, just so you don't have to try to remember all of this. Like, ideally I would do this. So Rosaria is okay, Xiangling. Oh boy, I can't find her. Oh, because she wasn't raised. So I couldn't find her. Okay. Okay, now your Toma though doesn't have a decent weapon. Like, for now, so I would recommend so putting either, if you're not using Rosaria on another team, I would recommend putting Favonius on Toma. But if you need Rosaria on another team, I guess you could put Favonius on Toma for now, and then you could put the catch on what's her name, Rosaria for now, because you're currently not using Xiangling. No, Black Black Tassel, you're right. Black Tassel can be for Toma because it's HP, right? But if you put Black Tassel on Toma, that would mean you'd have to swap to you would have to swap to an energy recharge stance if you put Black Tassel on Toma. Yeah, so if you put Black Tassel on Toma, you'd have to swap over to an energy recharge stance. But for example, when a time does come in the future that you have to use, when a time does come in the future where you have to use, let's say, where you have to use Hu Tao, Xiangling, Rosaria, and Toma all at the same time, then it would be better if you gave Toma Black Tassel, and then you swap him over to an energy recharge sands. Anything else? I don't want to take away anyone else's stuff. Okay, yeah, this one, because Ningguang doesn't need that. And then how much ER do you have? Okay, that's still okay. It's not ideal. Ideally, you'd want maybe 180 or even 200 energy recharge on Toma. But since he is together with Hu Tao, so they're both going to be generating particles for each other. I feel weird putting a 3-star on a level 90. Well, I mean, you'd be very surprised. A lot of very endgame players and like speedrunners use Thrilling Tales on Kokomi because of this. That 48% attack buff is no joke, especially if you put it on a character. Like for example, let's say for example, in your case, for example, you have Ayaka. In Ayaka's case, most people run 4-piece Blizzard Strayer on her and run what's it called, Mist Splitter, which does so. Basically, you have very few sources of attack percentage buffs. The only attack percentage you're gonna get is from your sands, which, and it's actually pretty common to see Ayaka with less than 2000 attack. And if you, okay, let's try it out right now. Let's swap to Kokomi. So your Ayaka's attack just now was 2100, 2001. Swap to Ayaka. Now you have the arrows on her, which means she has the attack buff, and now instantly 300 plus attack. Just from this. And you didn't even have to put any investment into it. You don't even need to level it to take advantage of it. Kokomi's not going to be doing much damage. Most of what she's going to be doing on your team is applying Hydro and healing. And your Ayaka now instantly has 2400 attack. She gained, what was that, like 400 attack? 435? Just from the Thrilling Tales. So is TTDS on Mona because it's so stacked as a sport. Yeah, that's actually very good. Like a lot of people put TTDS on Mona because like Mona is actually a very good user of TTDS, because right after you burst with her, you get the Omen like buff, right? Like it's not a buff, but it's a debuff on enemies where they take up to 60% more damage for like while the bubble is on them and 6 seconds after the bubble pops. So essentially you get a couple of seconds where enemies take 60% more damage. Plus the character you swap off to from Mona, if you have TTDS on Mona, will get this 48% attack buff. Yeah, TTDS is so honestly, I think with Heizou being a Catalyst user, it's one of the, so just in case Heizou turned out to be bad, TTDS is the one reason why Heizou wouldn't be, there would be no way that Heizou would be bad, Because Heizou's Animo, he can use the 4-piece Viridescent set. And he's a Catalyst user, which means he can use TTDS. So it would have been impossible for Heizou to be bad, even if his kit was bad. Just the fact that he's Animo and he's a Catalyst user. Just need 4-piece tenacity of military. Yeah, that's right. Wow. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, my friend. I can't read your name because it's in, looks like it's in Japanese, I think, or Korean. I'm so sorry, but yes, you said you started only a month and a half ago, and you understand the game already very well. I think you're gonna do just fine, my friend. A month and a half. A month and a half after I started playing this game, I still had no idea what I was doing. Like, and you already understand all these different concepts and like strategies to make stronger teams. Kanayami. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Kanayami. I'm new to meta stuff. Yeah, okay. I mean, I understand, right? Like, because like going into like try hard, sweaty meta stuff, like honestly, I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy like try harding very much. I just want to like beat the content in the game and then enjoy this game. But and I know that Genshin isn't that hard of a game, like at least compared to other games that are very, very hard skill wise, and some like MMORPGs require like thousands and thousands of hours of farming just to reach endgame. Whereas in Genshin, all you really need is just to keep showing up every day, do your daily commissions, use your resin, and farm for the things that you need, and then after a couple of weeks, couple of months, you'll be able to deal with endgame already. When I was low AR, I used Razor, Kali Superconduct, and Razor Physical. Yeah. Like very early on in the game, Razor is actually quite a strong DPS. However, he does very quickly fall off, like in like mid game or especially once you get to end game. I watched a lot of tips. That's pretty much what I did too. Yeah, it took me a while though, especially because like I started when the game was fairly new, so a lot of the information that we know today wasn't available yet. So a lot of the theory crafters were still theory crafting. They were still, yeah, like I guess our understanding of the game's mechanics and like our ideas about how to put teams together and weapons and artifact sets together just wasn't that. It wasn't there yet. Another thing that you could do to also is you could put 4-piece tenacity of Millilith, this set, 4-piece of this on what's her name, Kokomi. Because Kokomi's like jellyfish has almost 100% uptime, that means your skill. Okay, let's show you what this artifact set does. So the 4-piece set effect gives your team 20% attack. Where is it? Is it 20%? Okay. Opponents increase with 20%. Yeah, there you go. So it gives your whole team 20% attack for 3 seconds after your skill hits enemies. So it's a very short buff, but with a character like, let's say, a character that has a skill that stays on the field and keeps hitting enemies, then it would be very, very good on characters like Kokomi. Who else? Mona doesn't have very good uptime on it because Mona's skill lasts for a very short time, but Mona could use it. And where is she? I can't find her. Fischl is actually quite a common user of 4-piece tenacity. Bennett and Fischl are both physical. Physical, my favorite. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Bennett just cannot be benched. Like, it's so hard to bench Bennett, unless if you just really, really hate Bennett. So, Again, ideally, you want to get... Okay, so here are your artifact sets that you'd ideally want to get. So, number 1 priority, get 4-piece Viridescent on Venti and Sucrose. So this one is very late priority because you already have very good stats even without 4-piece Blizzard. So this is one of your last priorities. Get 4-piece Blizzard on Ayaka. But honestly, if you're happy with this build, you could just stay on this build like forever. I wouldn't mind staying on that build. Kokomi, if you feel like you're already very happy with her healing and you just want more damage, ideally you'd want to put 4-piece Tenacity on Kokomi. However, this set does do some damage, but overall, depending on what your team is, 4-piece Tenacity is going to give your other team members much more damage. Like, therefore, much more overall DPS. It's got 3 crowns now. Oh, nice. You triple crowned Ayaka. Very nice. Very nice. So, ideally, if you feel like you need more damage, then put 4-piece Tenacity on Kokomi. And put TTDS on Kokomi. But again, you have to make sure that after you swap to Kokomi, you have to swap to Ayaka, so that Ayaka gets this 48% attack buff. Now, again, whenever you're in a situation where you need to use Toma, Xiangling, Hu Tao, and Rosaria at the same time on different teams, then you can have like the weapon setup they have right now, but you have to swap Toma over to an energy recharge stance. But for now, because you're not using Xiangling for now, we're gonna put him back on Favonius, and we're gonna swap him back to where was the HP sands that you had before? Oh, that's Goblet. Ningguang, there we go. Yeah, and so depending on what team you're using Toma in, Toma can actually you can actually decide to put 4-piece Noblesse on Toma if you don't have any other character on the team that's using 4-piece Noblesse. Some people also put 4-piece Noblesse Oblige on Xingqiu, and it's fine because Xingqiu's Rain Swords do pretty good damage, and if you have that burst damage bonus from the 2-piece Noblesse Oblige, that's also very good. But really, it's like Xingqiu, you really don't even have to farm for Xingqiu, because Xingqiu will do what he needs to do. Yeah, Xingqiu will do what he needs to do even without an artifact set. Bennett, ideally you'd want to put 4-piece Noblesse Oblige on him, but if you ever farm for Crimson pieces in the Crimson domain for your Hu Tao, then you could decide to build your Bennett for damage. He's not going to be your main DPS. EOSF. Wait, what is farm for EOSF? Viable, so many characters. Emblem. That's the emblem set. It is, yeah, it is. Like, and that's what I recommend. Like, so many people farm, honestly, because the emblem of Severed Fate. So many supports want that want it, and the ones that don't want it could still use it and could still benefit from it. Because even without the burst damage buff, you still get the energy recharge from the 2-piece. So Rosaria, a lot of her damage comes from her. She does a lot of damage from her burst. Who else? So even Ayaka would be able to use it. Emblem set. It would be very unusual because most people just prefer Blizzard Strayer, but even Ayaka could use emblem set. Mona, if you're building Mona to do damage. Xingqiu, because a lot of his damage comes from his burst. Beidou, who else? Xiangling. Where is Xiangling?
If you ever want to trade tactic.
Yeah, Xiangling, and it's like someday when you get the Raiden Shogun, that's her best in slot artifact set. It could even put it on Yaimiko. So for artifacts, VV and Crimson, it depends on you. Crimson, it's up to you because like you already have this right? You already have this set going for you right now, and I think that's decent, right? You have wow. I mean, it's not amazing stats, but it's not bad, right? You have pretty decent stats already on your Hu Tao. Ideally, we would have wanted more crit rate, but this is fine too. Hang on. What circlet do you have? Crit rate. Okay. Yeah, so you already have attack. Do you have a decent HP one? Oh wait, this is your Wanderer's piece. Okay. Raise this. Like, okay, I'm not gonna do it. I want you to do it. But if you could get a good piece out of this, like swap your attack. Like, don't use attack percent on Hu Tao. Hu Tao has low, like quite a low base attack for a 5-star. So whatever, like this 46%, you're getting 46% of a low number, which means you're getting a low number from your 46%. Whereas if you compare, like, and that's why most people run HP sands, or like if you look at this, a lot of people use HP percent, and some people use elemental mastery. I don't know why people are running attack percent. Apparently you're one of the people that's contributing to this statistic that people are using attack percent sands on Hu Tao. So ideally you'd want HP percent or elemental mastery. Overall, I think elemental mastery does more damage, but HP, like, it just gives you a bit more safety because you get more HP, so you're a bit more tanky, right? You're a bit more tanky, and although if you don't use an elemental mastery sands, you get more HP, which means if you use your skill, when you use Hu Tao's skill, you get more attack, and it's better overall. Like, for example, if you mess up your rotations and you don't vaporize, you have more attack, which means you'll still be doing more damage, even though you know, because if you have elemental mastery sands and you mess up your rotations, you don't vaporize or melt, then you won't be able to use the elemental mastery. Have you guys lost 50-50? I just lost 50-50 like a couple of hours ago. I got Kuching, and I had to go all the way to Hard Pity to get Kazuha. I'm still kind of salty about it. What's best HP for Hu Tao? 30k? I mean, there's not really like a target. Like, most people are able to reach 80k HP on Hu Tao, but there's not a target really. There's no like target HP. Ideally, yes, more HP equals better, but yeah. Wow, you have such good artifacts. So yeah, ideally, yeah. Oh, you have another one here too that could have potential. So yeah, try raising, like, try to get an HP sands on Hu Tao. And in case you don't get a good one there, do you have another? Oh, okay. So the other one's clearly better. This one's clearly better, but in case this one bombs, like in case this doesn't give you anything good, so you can at least go for some other HP artifact here that you got. Hang on, which you got anything else here that has decent crit? Oh, okay, you could use, you know what, I'm gonna change it right now. I'm changing it right now. There, problem solved. Let's see your crit. Okay, you have a bit you have a bit lower crit now. I mean, but it's doable for now.
Silly child,
And ideally you want to get this to level 90. Yeah, get this to level 90. Your Hu Tao is gonna be banging. At least you got got 5-star. Goldfish. I only want Heizou. Oh, so. Well, I mean, you know, the banner just came out, so we still have about 3 weeks left of the banner before it goes away. Kaching gave him C2. Yeah. I already had C1 Kaching, so when I got Kaching today, I got C2. Then got Yelan also early pity. Whoa, okay. Wow.
Silly chirp.
A month and a half into the game and you're already hopping. Your account's already vibing, my friend. Yeah, your account's already vibing, Kanayami. That's crazy. That's really good. Okay, so I think your Hu Tao is okay already now. And ideally, you just want to upgrade your weapon now. Upgrade it to 90, Dragon's Bane. So if you're in a situation where there are lots of smaller enemies, then you can use Blackcliff on Ayaka. But if you're fighting, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, that's better. Just, you know, it's not situational anymore. It's not situational anymore. It's just useful overall. Okay. Very nice. Okay. So again, 4-piece very decent on Venti and Sucrose. Kokomi, if you want more damage, then put 4-piece tenacity of Millilith on her. Rosaria. So Rosaria, if the team that you're running her in doesn't have a user of 4-piece Noblesse Oblige, then you can put 4-piece Noblesse Oblige on her. But ideally, it's a 4-piece Noblesse Oblige set that has DPS stats. You know what? We're gonna look for it. We're gonna look for if you have any of it right now. Great damage. Let's see. Oh man, this is rough. This is rough. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, we're not using Mona currently. Cryo damage? Okay, I just remembered you don't have any cryo damage. Yeah, so just keep her on that attack, what is it? Attack goblet for now. Attack percent there. Okay, no more for now. Okay, so we'll just keep that. Look at your trash artifacts, like beautiful. Okay. All right, flower. All right, let's just see. Let's sort. Okay. Who here? Any? Wow, everyone has artifacts. Okay. All right, so let's just put whatever on her for now. Okay, so at least you got more than 50% crit rate, and now your Rosaria is officially usable. You have so much attack. Wait. 2k? Attack. How do we have so much attack? Okay, but whatever. But yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Okay, you leveled your Rosaria to 90. Okay, so now your Rosaria is officially usable, right? And let's see. Bennett. So I remember looking at this yesterday. 300 primo away from a 10 pull. Oh, nice. Yeah, I recommend like waiting for a bit. Yeah, just so that you can do a 10 pull instead of doing single pulls. Kinda yummy. Noblesse Oblige. There. Oh, that's decent. Oh. Okay. Wait, do you have ER? Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna care. Hang on. Do you have an HP one at least? One that will at least give you some. Okay, so it's up to you. You can decide to farm the Noblesse Oblige domain, or you could just farm some other domain and then use your trash artifacts on the strong box, the artifact strong box, and get some Noblesse Oblige pieces from there. So
A blade embraces.
so for now, okay, Fischl ideally would Fischl would also work with 4-piece tenacity, but ideally you would want to get a 4-piece tenacity with DPS stats on them, and it's not because you don't have any physical DPSs, and really the only viable for physical DPS in the game in end game is Eula, and you don't have Eula, so it's not going to be very efficient to farm the Millilith domain. So I guess I wouldn't recommend farming the tenacity of Millilith domain for now. So you could just use whatever artifacts on Fischl, like if ever you are using a team with Fischl on it. Like, so yeah, you currently already have pretty good stats. Physical. So, okay, and you're probably not using Fischl as a main DPS. I think I remember I looked through your artifacts yesterday. You don't have an Electro Goblet for someone else. Well, I guess there's this one. Yeah, but you haven't raised it. So, yeah, ideally you want to put Electro on Fischl because she's an off-field damage dealer. Unless if you're using her for physical, then like, but you know, why would you do that? Yeah, it's fine. Respect for giving Harp to Fischl. I mean, she currently doesn't have anyone else that would benefit more by giving Harp. I guess with I guess Kujo Sara would benefit a lot from Harp, but she doesn't have any like very strong Electro characters like Raiden Shogun or whoever. I guess Yaimiko, right? Like or Beidou. Like Kujo Sara could buff them. Hang on, what constellation do you have? Okay, you have C. Okay, you don't have C2, so it's gonna be a bit annoying to get her Kujo Sara's buff. So, and just I wouldn't recommend raising Kujo Sara just to buff Yaimiko or Beidou unless if you really want to use them. But Kujo Sara is basically a Bennett for Electro. And if you do want to use Kujo Sara, put Skyward Harp on her because she buffs in a similar way to Bennett, where all you like the only thing that matters for her buff is base attack, and Skyward Harp has a high base attack weapon. I sent it the wrong circlet. Oh no. Spent 200k more on defense. Oh no. I heard Sara's hard to use. Yeah, Sara is kind of hard to use. I would say so. That's why I don't use her at all. Yeah, Sara is quite a bit hard to use. Especially because you don't have C2. Like C2 makes it a bit easier to use her, but still not ideal, really. Especially because the buff is really only for, I think it's for 6 seconds. Yeah, see, the buff is only for 6 seconds, so you, like after you get the buff, you have to go really quickly and use your burst. Diona, if you ever do end up using Diona, ideally you want to put HP Sands, HP Goblet, and Circlet with a 4-piece Noblesse on her. Let's see. You have Jean. I don't know if you want to use Jean. Do you have C2 Jean? No. Okay. Jean will work either way. Like if you build her similar to how you if you want Jean to do damage, then you build Jean just like how you would build Zhao with Animo damage and attack, because Jean's heal scales with attack, and she does a good amount of damage, especially just for just even though it's not a melt or a vaporize or whatever, it still deals a good amount of damage, especially once you invest into her. You could also put 4-piece Viridescent on Jean, but again, if you put 4-piece Viridescent on her, that means that you would have had to farm a lot the Viridescent Dinner domain to get the DPS stats for her. So ideally, you just wanna give her attack, a 2-piece attack set and 2-piece Viridescent, but you don't even really need the 2-piece Viridescent at that point anyway. I'm on mobile too. It's pain. That's why I never aim. Oh, you already have Klee. And you raised Dodoko too. Okay. Who else? I guess that's pretty much everyone. I guess that's pretty much everyone that you're gonna use. Oh yes, that's right, Ayato. Yeah, we didn't even talk about Yemiko and Ayato. Yemiko, okay. Okay, that's perfect. Keep with Seth on her. Yemiko really works with basically anything. Just build her like how you would build any normal DPS. So, artifact sets, not very necessary on her. Ideal, like best if you're finished farming for everyone else, like literally everyone else, then you could farm for 2-piece Thundering Fury and 2-piece attack set on her like this, but I just wouldn't recommend it. Ayato, similar thing. You could in your situation, because you have Ayaka, you could farm for both Ayaka and Ayato in this domain, and that would be okay. But seeing as your Ayaka is already quite well built, I don't recommend farming that domain for now anyway. Where's Ayato's? Okay. Ayato's already here, and let's see your stats. Very nice. Okay, very nice. Alright. Actually, for now, I would honestly leave Ayato alone. Yeah, I would leave Ayato alone for now. Talents, ideally, like, try to get your talents up to, especially your normal and normals and your skill, get them to 9 at least. Venti, you don't need to raise these, especially if you're building him Elemental Mastery. What else? Rosaria, it's up to you. You can get these both to 12, like basically 9/9 these two. It's up to you. Yeah, because your Rosaria is on not a very amazing build right now, so she's not gonna contribute like a lot to your overall team DPS. So you could get her talents to level 9, level 12 and 12, and that would be fine too. Xingqiu, get his burst up to 9, or if you want, you could even crown him. His burst is very good, and get his skill up to 9 at least, because his skill has very, very high scaling. And because imagine that, like you have like almost 600% here per cast, and you have Sacrificial Sword, so you got 2 casts of like 500-ish%. So, right? Okay, talents. Okay, this is fine. If you want, you could level this up one more time if you want to. Bennett, okay, he's already crowned. That's good. Let's see. Sucrose, you don't need to level her talents really, especially because you're gonna be building her for Animo. If you want stronger shields, you could level this up to 12. Yeah, Miko, okay, pretty good already. Hu Tao, please level up Hu Tao's talents. Get her talents to 999. She is very, very strong. She is going to hard carry your account. Normally leveling up to 90 isn't that worth it, right? Yeah, actually no, it's not very, very worth it to level to 90. A lot of my accounts only have 80 a lot of the characters there are only level 80 out of 90, because like you really only get very little gain from going to level 90. Some characters that scale mostly off of HP or defense, they do gain more from going to 90 than characters that scale just with attack, because the characters that scale off of defense or HP get a bit more defense or HP than the attack that you get from getting them to 90. But if you have other priorities, then it would still be more recommended. I would still recommend more on like doing their other priorities first, such as like getting the right artifact sets, getting the right main stats and substats, and like leveling up weapons for your other characters too. Oh, and leveling up talents. Yelan, worth to level to 90. If you have, I think if you have no more, if you don't need the resources for anyone else, like for example, if your Bennett is not leveled yet, or if you need the Mora to level up someone's talents, like Xingqiu's talents or Ayaka's talents or someone else, then I think if you don't need the Mora or your other resources for those characters, then I think it would be worth it to level Yelan to 90 already. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, yeah. I guess that's the thing. The problem about having a very very new account is a lot of the staple characters like you won't have yet. Yeah. So HP. So probably yeah. Pain. Okay. Level Ika's talents 888. Okay. Anyway, I'm so sorry guys. I gotta get to work here. 4:30. Gonna have to find a way to do my dailies on my second and third accounts while I work. Don't tell anyone. Okay. Anyway, 45k HP. Did you put her HP on her? I think you did.
As a jeweler
It's almost that's like almost the same HP as my like pure HP Zhongli. That's crazy. But wow, that's insane. That's insane. All right. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me. Yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, recurve bow. Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Take care. Bye.
A blade is like a tea leaf.